From the bustling airways of Cydonia to the rugged frontier, REDROCK surely is a place like no other. It's a land of bounty hunters and crime lords, magicians and machinists. The REDROCK Podcast is an actual play of a homebrew setting for Fantasy Flight's Genesys. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, places, events, locales, and incidents are either products of the party or GM's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental.
I had a dog who runs into shit in his
Where we last left off, everybody was getting detained. Everybody except Hunter. Welcome, Hunter. Hunter was already detained previously. Yes. You're all in a holding cell.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We've got ourselves in it again, boss.
You notice in your holding cell a person which Hunter will now proceed to describe.
Hi.
The end.
He's just high.
Yes. I am just small, obviously. A dwarven person.
Civil at 0.
Yep. And I'm wearing... Well, I assume they strip me of, like, most valuable, important things, more or less.
Oh yeah, I didn't give you any starting money, which I'm going to now pretend was intentional. Since
yeah, it's alright. And it's really just, like, dark grays and blues and blacks for his clothing. It looks like his beard used to be, like, tied up, but is not anymore, so it's all kind of poofy a little bit. And I like to imagine I'm bouncing a racquetball off the wall. Just the most cliche stuck in a prison cell thing ever.
It's a holding cell, it's not even prison.
Yeah. It's not even a prison cell, it's just a holding cell. And now
been here 3 years.
The 4 of you in here.
I mean, I can be there for a few minutes so that I can at least know who his character is.
The 5 of you are now in a holding cell. They just entered your holding cell. You're pissed off because
It's cramped in here.
that and you thought your friend was going to come bail you out, and he hasn't shown up yet. To your knowledge.
I sort of like start listing slowly towards him.
Glowing ball.
I'm just kind of looking around.
An amorphous blob
am I
with
in there?
mechanical spider legs. Kind of like a wheel within a wheel.
Am I in there? Or am I...
Yeah, all of the people present at this table, save for myself, are now
And
in a
presumably
holding
his
cell.
legs are wrapped up in shit because
Oh yeah,
he was bleeding.
You're right. They kind of like just slap some gauze on you.
I'm actually gonna start tending him.
And while you're doing that,
I like a cat, just like poof up and then go back down.
I'm just imagining 10 million ants or whatever he's called.
Yeah. It's kind of that, except he's a spear, a floating spear of just.
he's
like
more like
semi-spear.
the plant that
He's like a tumbleweed, a metal tumbleweed of silicate robots.
What kind of check would it be? For medicine?
A medicine check.
Right, but I mean, like, what challenge?
What is your health at?
2 of like 11, I think.
Oh yeah.
You're at 8
Actually, no, a
wounds
little bit more.
out of a total of 11.
7 wounds, because I healed myself 1.
7 wounds out of 11.
Do you want to like tell it over here?
She's
well, I'm
just
just-
chilling right now.
Okay, because she was
It's gonna
running
be
into
average
the blinds,
difficulty.
making
Okay.
shadows move, making her chase them.
Cool. And then does the
I want a better way for
my
it.
medical supplies, do those do anything?
It gives you a boost back.
This gets rid of that guy, and the rest of them are really good. So you regain a total of, you heal 4 stress, strain, and 5 wounds.
It's pretty nice.
Nice.
How many wounds?
5. And I guess, like, as far as it's concerned, you're a patient under my care if we naturally rest.
Okay.
So you will
Yeah,
heal.
so you're all in a jail cell. Still.
Awesome.
Prison. It's a holding cell. Not a jail cell.
After I'm done tending to him, I start listing towards the door.
Get away! It should be mentioned, I don't know where you lie on the clerginess scale, but being a being of both arcane and life importance, silicoids such as himself would be considered holy.
Would be considered what?
Holy.
Holy.
They're nearing on angelic.
Okay.
Angelic is a great descriptor.
Except dumber.
Slowly,
So I guess I'm just gonna do my best to ignore him.
like edging, continue
Towards
with
you.
your
like respectfully, just kind of like.
with your ball there, your racquetball.
Okay, what?
Terribly sorry, it'll be. I'll just turn away and start listening in a different direction. Probably towards like someone else.
I'm gonna let my gut fall back out.
I'm just like a screensaver at this point.
So,
Oh, you just.
what are you
What's my
doing here
phone?
for?
This is my phone.
What are you in here for?
Oh, I thought you was talking to him.
No, they were there when they got arrested.
Well, my friend. Well, not friend anymore, I guess. We was passing on in exchange for currency a possession of mine at the moment in time, which the police didn't know about. But then they did, and they didn't like it, so now I'm in here.
Did you break something, Evan?
So you're a thief.
There's some
No.
dog shit on our table.
But the item was maybe not legal.
So you're a thief.
In his
No.
You're a smuggler.
Well, that descriptor could be applicable.
I can get behind that.
Sweet. What about you?
all committing.
Yeah.
all confessing to your crimes in a holding cell.
Tuckery just kind of leans over and just looks at Tiffany. Somebody here did some suspicious stuff. We went to investigate, and rather than talking it out, he fucking deadbolted for it. After landing squarely on my face with his arse.
Is this one Tiffany?
That's Tiffany.
This is kind of unorthodox.
Hush.
And, oh, you're
Totally sorry with me.
I am
He is
there
currently.
for the
He hasn't
moment.
left yet.
And who? What?
Human fighter. Where? When?
Human
why?
fighter. Beefy dude. Just that.
Looks
or
like a
yeah.
linebacker.
I thought that was his introduction. Human fighter, big dude. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to beat you.
Fighter. Human fighter. First name human. Last name fighter.
I was just
My
getting a
name's
ride
Genesys.
across town when these two hopped on our boat.
It's
Dirigible.
a loon.
A loon, yes.
It's a dirigible.
Um,
Loon is an abbreviation of balloon.
hopped on our loon.
the loon.
And
The balloon.
then
The
spotted a
apostrophe
rich
loon.
man, attempted to enter the building, failed, then climbed a tower climbed a crane from which a gunshot came.
For a dense guy, you're surprisingly intelligent.
I'm not dense. I mean, like, I'm not over average,
I
but
am
it doesn't.
average intelligence.
It doesn't take that much to add those things up.
So you assassinate someone. Right.
It's your own conclusion.
Gotta wait till there's a lawyer present.
I mean, it would be his lawyer.
I bump into the.
Oh yeah, and then I shot him in the legs.
with a shotgun.
While this
As
is
I'm
all
sitting there
going
without
on,
pants, just like
Tuckery's gonna
underwear
start
wrapped
studying
and wrapped
the
up legs because I got fucking shot
silicoid
in
and
the
go
legs.
for a known schematic check.
You can certainly try.
So that's a
I-
hard knowledge.
Oh yeah, out of curiosity,
I'm gonna
how
upgrade
well
the
does a
difficulty
silicoid
back
conceal
twice.
shit?
You can do that twice, but I have a knack for it. So it's...
Nope, upgrading the difficulty is not adding setback.
for the knees.
It's turning
Mm.
purples into reds. Oh.
Dang.
So,
I'm just listening. I hit a wall and I say, "There is no escape."
so, out of curiosity, how well do soliloquids conceal things? Because presumably it isn't perfect.
It's not
What they're
perfect.
carrying.
The main thing is just that none of the cops really want to touch this thing.
Yeah, I know, but like, if you are to look at it,
But
can you tell what
imagine
it's
if you just
carrying?
confiscated the Ark of the Covenant.
Don't open it.
Yeah, I know, but
You can maybe see like tiny bits of things that are inside of him, but
Yeah.
he's not that.
because if you see like whatever the stock to a
These
rifle
guys
floating around
kind of
inside
successes,
of
these guys
so
kind of
coin.
Oh.
advantage.
3 failure, but 3 advantage.
4 advantage.
4 advantage. Riddle me that!
you do not know how to make a silicoid.
But you think it's pretty fucking neat.
But can I use the advantage to get an idea of how the building was made?
The building you're in?
Yes.
It's brick and mortar.
Right?
You
Never
can use
mind.
that advantage to determine something else about soliloquids.
To be
other
fair,
than
you have to
construction.
have
Yeah.
Like
cute in order
what
to
they can
understand
do.
brick and mortar.
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
What they can do, their personality, how they speak, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm more... Can I analyze how he's interacting with the Ethereum?
The Illyrium?
Illyrium?
Yeah, that's pretty apparent. The Illyrium is powering him. It is his source of energy. It is the source of the magic you've seen him cast.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
Whereas most people's magic is sort of channeling the magic around them,
I guess
his
I'm just-
magic
wait,
is
wait,
unleashing the power that's already inside of him. Because
I'm actually
Illyrium...
going to do this, and I'm going to
Remington,
Sort of
human
strike.
fighter, bites the cyanide capsule.
kind of like...
actually, his dad comes and bails him out because his dad's a cop. And he's like scolding you. I told you to stop shotgunning random strangers. And he gets taken out.
like Venom style, except
Hey.
in reverse. I'm going to like peel back
to get out of here.
and like kind of start showing him like more of like...
say fuck once. I said
the-
it 8 times.
I mean, I can't make another known schematic.
No,
right
no,
to
I know.
stage, but...
But like just like the
That's the whole thing.
like my phobium core. I think it's in a cat skull or something. That's where like the life energy comes from. I don't know.
I was not listening to you, but I will in the
Yeah.
future.
That was the point.
Yeah, Tuckery's now just kind of like completely analyzing him from head to toe.
Yeah.
He may not be figuring anything out, but he is just fascinated.
Yeah, phobium is a anachronistic way to refer to Illyrium. But not necessarily inaccurate. Yeah, it's really freaking crazy. You realize that he's a lot more magic than mechanic. But there's some mechanical principles in it.
As I start realizing the more magic mechanic, I slowly just start to lose interest.
As you slowly start to lose interest, I slowly start to shut up.
What's on
A lot of things. A couple pairs of handcuffs for
No,
one.
I've got 2 pairs of handcuffs in me from the times they tried to cuff an amorphous blob. I mean, as long as I'm happy just giving them stubs.
Hey, Tiffany? Couldn't you just, like, leave?
I bump into like the bars. There is no escape.
But couldn't you just, like, squeeze through them?
There are things inside of him that if he were to do that,
What do you drop them?
break him probably.
Like a sponge? Like, you can rig them out?
I don't think that's how that works.
I mean, you can sure as hell try.
Just slowly watching them, like...
There is no escape.
Windows screensaver.
So what? How did you come across that?
I was out. And
Hey, what are you doing? And there's 3 gunshots.
What in the name?
pretty much that.
One of the guard, one of the constables just like rounds the corner, pops his head just around the.
I am already in, like, hands behind my bed.
Sounds insane.
Hands behind my head on my knees, like, I'm not doing anything, I swear.
I like thump, thump, from the ceiling to the wall. There is no escape.
Everyone's still sitting in their completely standard position.
Slinks back around the corner again.
That is a pretty good approximation.
Okay, I guess I've been in here a while. How often do the guards come and check on us?
Not very.
Not very. Is there only one exit out of this building?
I'm not sure if you know how many exits there are. There's probably more than one.
Okay. Can I make a roll to try to know that, like streetwise?
Go ahead and roll streetwise for it.
Is that
I'm gonna roll your difficulty back here.
I also have.
And this is a scenario.
No, I don't.
In which you could also expend one of our story points to be like.
Expend
and
story points to you. You can upgrade your ability once using a story point. You can only use one story point for each action. You can also use it to introduce facts.
Yeah.
I know a guy would be one type of thing, but I totally remembered to bring rope with us into this dungeon.
This one you could be like
gun this whole time.
Yeah.
So it's
on the way in. I noticed the
two of the
floor plans of the
two
building
ranks
or
get upgraded
something.
to a yellow, right?
Yep.
And then how many are the bad ones? Or are you
I'm rolling them back here.
Got it. Advantage, advantage and success, and another advantage.
Did he get the...
Is it a wash?
It's a wash.
Sweet.
Wait,
I'm in a building?
No, you're not sure.
It's more shit.
Okay.
There's probably more than one exit, but I mean, you've spent time in police. You've probably been in a holding cell more than once, but you probably haven't left a police station or a constable station more than just like the general
Front door.
entrance.
Okay. I guess I will see if I have like,
knife up last night?
like any kind of like hairpin or just like anything that they left on me,
I'll say
so I can try to jimmy
for a
the
story
lock.
point, you can have a hairpin.
Fuck you want?
Sure.
Notice that
I'll expedite this story a little bit.
when you expend story points, I get to spend the black ones.
Okay, got it.
And so when I spend them, you guys get more. When you spend them, I get more. Some abilities will allow you to use them. You can also upgrade the difficulty of an opposing NPC's check. Yeah.
Here's Remington's stuff if you want it. I was just figuring I'm going to move over here. Oh, and here's this also. Okay, so I will. I think should we like? Are you guys alright if I use a story point because they're for everyone to do, dude? Okay.
People generally just don't use them, so
Yeah.
if you're going to use them, it's probably fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and then what would this be? So I dig around and I
Would
pull
be
out, like, a
some
little
skullduggery.
Some skullduggery.
By the way, that's going to be the way that I exit games from now on is just character by the cyanide capsule.
Okay.
Rocks full. My character leaves. Nothing.
Like, just walk through.
Success and advantage.
Difficulty
They just go AFK.
hard, unfortunately. So that's 3 perks.
When I see him doing this, can I go over and help him with my thieves' tools?
You have this. Go ahead and give yourself 2 boost dice. Yeah. One from his help and one from his. Well, 2 from his help.
This gets cancelled.
So,
Jack shit.
Is this a success and a blank?
Oh, God.
And a blank!
One success.
You're zooming around. You're feeling like all hope is lost when suddenly, as you kind of untense and like let your shoulders loose, as in a sigh of defeat, you hear click.
And then tuck it back in the mess of my beard. And,
escape.
and I just kind of like, does someone want to go see if there's like another exit? I mean, I'm pretty sneaky, I can do it. But I just wanted to know if anyone else wants to volunteer.
Listen, no offense, but they've got my arms. I'm doing what they say.
Alright. Do you know where they're keeping them? Because I might be able to do this with whatever they're keeping
Fuck
them.
no, you think I spend that much time in here?
Okay.
So you're a
it's pretty-
thief.
Well, I can be. I can be in a few seconds if they have my stuff in that same
It's a
place
pretty
also.
common. You know where to keep stuff.
Okay.
Because you gotta go pick up your stuff afterwards every time you've gotten out of jail.
Let's confuse him a bit, and I'm gonna shut the door
Catch
and
him
try
with-
to relock it.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll the skullduggery again.
Okay. And he's helping me again. Or because I'm outside, would that not work?
Oh, are you locking them back in?
I'm locking them back in.
Oh, I'm-
and leaving.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
so they're not implicit.
You don't
in
have
my-
their help then.
Okay. So average difficulty,
Yeah,
which is 2.
2 boys.
Whoa.
Did you get my
Go.
head?
You go.
Hey, hey. Come on, bud.
There is escape.
This is a quiet mission.
Very quiet. Got it.
Tuckery just sits down, cross-legged and sassy.
Okay, so you're still in the cell.
I'm still in the cell, glaring at you all.
Can
Not
can
yet.
utility
I don't
make,
have
like,
to relock it. I was
like
just thinking.
prestidigitation can
That way
allow
you
you to
guys already
project
fixed it with-
like images?
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to one of the walls next to you, and I'm going to like project like a kind of silhouette of your arms, and a little silhouette of like what is possibly a gnome person receiving arms with a big smiley face, and then the gnome person is walking with like a sphere and another short person and a tall guy with a hat.
Okay, did they take my hat?
You got your hat.
There is escape.
I'm not.
Really? I don't even know who that
Give
is.
me my arms and we'll talk.
Try. I'm not. I guess I'm not going to lock him back in. I'll just go try to find the room where they're being kept, and if the container that they're in is locked. Try to Genius. I suppose we should all stealth first, shouldn't we?
Yep. It's gonna be simple.
I don't have
Simple.
to stealth.
So it means no purpose.
Oh, no purpose.
It's just to see how many stealth you do.
That's
What
1
is-
triumph and 4 advantage.
Is stealth not?
All right.
Is stealth not intelligence?
It is not intelligent.
Then I get 1. Oh, 2 success!
Well done.
2 success, 2 advantage.
Holy crap!
Wow, we're great.
We're great at this.
Yeah,
my
y'all,
feet don't even touch the floor. I'm so
y'all sneaky.
Yeah, you just like latch onto my underbelly. I like to imagine that like a blanket like comes out from my top and like covers me to like help muffle my sound and like glowingness.
Bork.
Bork. All right, yeah, you already know where it is because you've been detained in this particular precinct before.
Guys, I got this. Is it like, what's the container look like? Is it like a storage locker? Is it like a chest?
Yeah, there's like a big old foot locker.
Okay.
So you're proceeding forwards. You do know that there's usually a guard stationed there to, like write out people when they're taking stuff out of it or putting stuff into it.
Can someone like distract them or knock them out or something? Without making any noise. Taser? Was that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Steampunk
suppose
taser.
that would kind of do it.
Don't vape it. It's not a vape.
It's not a vape.
Oh, I know.
Raven on his shoulder now.
Okay.
Ah!
Now, this is what I want you to do. I'm going to go up, fucking scratch his face.
Do it.
And then separate episodes, and then zoom down the opposite hallway and make sure he's following me up. So do it slow. Go.
Damn it.
Okay, yeah. Distraction deployed. You watch as Bird goes screeching down the hallway with a guard holding a nightstick running after it.
Okay. And I tumble into the room. and start trying to bust the locker open if I can.
Alright, this is going to be hard.
Are you helping?
Sure. Hard difficulty to Jimmy the Jimmy.
Do I get boost dice from him?
Yes.
Okay. Boost! 2 advantage.
Boosting!
Boost! 1 advantage. Yell up.
You get a boost to boosting.
2 more advantage. Here's another one. That's another advantage. I just need 1 success. Oh, that's all I need. That's 2 more advantage. And...
Sweet.
2 failures and...
That's it. 2 failures and 6 advantage.
I think at that point, you failed to open it, but you know...
No, as you're trying to unlock it, you're having a really hard time with it. It's a really good lock. And that's when you notice, lying on the counter, is the guy's arms, as well as a shotgun with a bayonet, that have not been put away into the locker.
I grabbed the shotgun.
Oh, fuck. Is my knife sitting there?
Yes,
Yeah.
your knife is also there.
I was half
Tuckery
tempted to story
comes
point.
in.
It's in you the whole time.
Yeah.
That way we could just get the fuck out of it.
Tucker, you're just walking out of the cell, walking over to where they're at.
It's unlocked.
It's technically unlocked.
Are you doing so stealthily, or are you just...
He's doing... Because he's so small, he does most things stealthily. So yes, he's stealthing.
Roll stealth.
I will, after I make sure my yarn doesn't get fucking eaten. What difficulty?
Oh, I'm rolling that.
Oh, thanks for that. 1 advantage, 1 success.
Is it a wash?
Nope, it's not a wash.
Did I fail big time?
As soon as you go to open the cell door, the guard comes to check in on you. And what
I don't think you locked this.
Where are the other guys?
I don't know, I was taking them now.
Here, he fumbles with the keys.
Why do I want him to have the guard down surfer accent? I don't know why.
Oh,
Dude.
Bro.
I can't believe I forgot to lock this door.
This is so coming out of my paycheck.
So, and
I don't even know how that would work.
Totally unbodacious.
It's not. It's hard to quantify the actual cost in torches. How much this would be.
How much is a short life, bro?
What is life? What is freedom?
so, any idea how long I'm gonna be in here?
Dude, I just totally watch the cell and make sure people don't leave. That's literally it. I literally had one job.
I'm sure you do.
It's only part-time, and it doesn't even pay that well. And now I lost the guys.
Guys, all the shit's on the counter right here.
Did you hear that?
Shut up.
What, do you think that was them?
I'm not very smart.
Okay, if I let you out, will you help me go find the guys?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you just can't tell us. You can't tell any of the other guards, because I'll totally get heat for this if you
Oh, okay. I thought you were holding it.
Hey, who the fuck do you think I'm gonna tell?
Good point. All right. Okay, he fumbles with the keys.
From the other room, he just hears
Come on, I heard some very ferocious slapping over this way. I think they're playing Rochambeau.
Is there a cupboard small enough for me to climb into? Just a desk drawer or a
You could
cupboard.
probably hide underneath the desk, yeah.
Okay, I'll pull the chair so I can
I don't...
tuck myself into the
Yeah,
desk
yeah.
if I can.
You do that. Are you two just standing in the middle of the...
Should I roll a stealth?
I'm gonna
Yeah, roll stealth.
cast a spell on us, I suppose, and then I'm gonna try and hide.
Sweet.
Or can
I
I?
love
Can I
rolling
do both of
on.
those things?
3 success, 3 advantage.
Okay, yeah.
Is there a difficulty or are you rolling?
You feel real stealthy.
Quick breath so my stomach doesn't expand and push the chair out.
I'm going to stand behind the door.
Okay.
Can I put a curse on whoever's coming up?
I
Or do I
say
have to see them?
Actually, I think I'm just gonna stand there and like go about my business and wait for someone to come in. But my brain is like talk myself out of this if someone approaches.
Okay, so you're not stealthing.
No.
Retconning that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna say if you know where they're at, you can cast a curse on them.
All right,
I'll impose
The human
2
arms?
step back on it
That's good.
sounds good.
to simulate
they're like
the
flashing
fact.
your
Or actually,
bandage.
no. I guess that would be 4.
Or the
because it's
robot.
full cover, technically.
Shoot.
4 step back.
Kind of. Use it to
Awesome.
trick yourself off.
So it's gonna be doable, but
You're gonna love listening to this.
1 sec.
We're talking about severed arms.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it then.
Then what you do
I hide under the desk.
okay.
Okay.
So you're hiding under the desk.
I help him.
He's not.
I can't.
Do I
help
need to
him.
And
roll?
you're hiding behind the door. Yeah, go ahead.
To advantage.
Oh. Yeah, you feel real stealthy.
There's no way I can help him.
I learned that's your way of saying you done fucked up.
No, I say you feel real stealthy no matter what you roll.
What else do I have inside of you?
What don't you have inside of me, dude?
I don't know. Just make sure nobody tries to fist it out of him. I'm not salty.
Actually, not that much. I've got your gun.
Alright,
No.
Gun in him?
This is
He's stretchy.
yeah, it's already a character.
Yeah, I can't talk. I'm
He's
doing
kicking.
this shit.
Okay.
Mellow.
Yeah,
I'm just
Have we gotten there yet?
I'm like tucking my arms under
We're-
my arm.
They're deliberating something
was
out of character, so time is frozen.
Oh yeah.
For all
Here.
intents and purposes.
Take this.
putting it in
Your
my
shotgun.
Oh, you're sliding a shotgun into your sphere.
that's probably why I don't stealth right.
grows bigger to encompass it.
Yeah, so you're now
Oh.
at the very least the diameter of a shotgun.
Oh yeah. I take the bayonet off of it. It's sawed off, right?
No, it's
No,
a normal
Oh, it's a
shotgun.
normal shotgun.
Shotty.
The bayonet adds maybe 5 inches.
Okay. So no, never mind. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I kind of.
can't, like,
I'm not letting
can
you
I-
put that thing.
You can
know,
screw off the
I should
bayonet.
have-
The bayonet's just got like a
Yeah,
touch.
but the barrel's gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no.
I don't do that.
Okay, so you don't do that.
No, I-
Okay, so we're back to you're standing in the middle of the room, you're behind the door, and you are hiding under the desk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very effectively.
I'm just
With your
putting
clankety
all the
Do
clankety.
you have
items
a
in my
smoke bomb?
pockets and under my arm. And
I can smoke. However, I can't say any of that.
beep boop.
Huh?
Get ready to smoke.
The spear shrugs.
Like 2 little like
Shrugging
shoulders.
motion.
I would just imagine that like it looks like a
Okay,
wing.
dude, I think they're like totally trying to get their stuff back. I can hear them back there. I was trained as a police officer, but like I kept shrugging off my duties and like turning a blind eye to like guys that were selling drugs, and so they were like, "Okay, dude, we're putting you on holding cell duty." Which, in hindsight, who are you? Were you one of the guys in the
Oh damn it!
holding
Oh,
cell?
shoot, asking that.
I'm
I
doing
mean-
some stuff.
Did you?
I'm gonna zap him.
Yeah.
You're smacking him with the. Okay, so you roll. It's
It's gonna be a
melee is always average
Oh,
difficulty.
they didn't take you through initiation?
Welcome to
So
initiation.
you roll your melee. You're zapping him. You can roll that.
What kind of initiation is this?
Melee hand.
Roll initiation.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
So you're tasing him.
I'm
You're,
tasing
yeah.
him.
You
Aria
roll your
lost
spell.
this
I'm
too.
tasing a sucker.
Average difficulty is that 2?
Yeah.
Can you have me 2 purple?
2 perps. Perps McGurps.
Can I do anything to make it
Oh, is
more
that
intense?
Okay. You try to like get at him, but you actually just like catch the door. And so you're just holding a shotgun over your head
Sounds
behind the
like
door still. Because he
How
hasn't
you
stepped
roll well.
through all the way. He's like
We're gonna see. I could
I
add
am
a thing to
severely
like
disappointed
halt
in
him,
Tiffany.
but I don't think I can. And that's not gonna quiet him anyway. Okay. Well, that's good.
over there.
There's a
Nope,
little
nope,
bit
that's
of
not
light
good. I
on the
succeed.
ceiling.
This is all negated.
Success with 2 advantage.
So I succeed. He takes 4 stun, and then what can I put advantages towards?
You're adorable.
Perform an immediate free maneuver. Add a setback to enemy's check. Add a boost to any allies or your own check.
Immediate free move. Okay.
3, negate. You could gain a defense for a round. Force the target to drop their weapon, which he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
That's most of it.
What was the first one? The thing for a round? I didn't hear the thing.
Gain a ranged melee defense.
Okay. I will.
Is that paper money?
Is there anything? Can I make it harder for him?
Alright,
speak?
egg.
You can add
Like
Off.
the advantage.
You can
The advantage. He has like a jittery jaw.
Because my phone.
Sure.
Sorry.
No, it's.
He's just
I've been
doing
making
the
second part.
cartoon.
Okay. So he can't
I
call for
remember.
reinforcements.
Dean. Oh, I think of the lake. What the hell was that? Okay, go ahead and roll a brawl check.
Can I attempt to hit him again?
I love how I'm just standing
I'm
there in the
punching
middle
him.
of all this.
Yeah, then you.
Okay. Brawl, which is brawn. So 2
Average
green
purple.
dice versus 2 purple.
I faith in you. Maybe misplaced
I
faith.
have no ranks in brawl, so
But
I
I
have
have
my brawl.
faith.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
Okay.
Success with threat. You punch him, and it hurts. Suffer 1 wound. What's your brawn rating?
2.
Oh, you knock him out. Right as Tiffany's rounding the corner with the butt of his gun, but he's dropping to the ground.
It's a wash.
As soon
Yes,
as
please tell me.
No, it's a wash. You just raise your butt, and then you're like, oh, he's.
Oh, he raised the button.
as soon as Surfer Boy collapses, I sprint over to my arms and reattach them. Ah, that feels right again.
Your coat of arms has been
Restored.
Coat of arms.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm very
Alrighty, boys. Now I guess it's time for us to escape. Is there any machinery or anything in here?
Not a lot. Most of the stuff's in the locker. You'd reckon. You do hear footsteps. Hard-soled footsteps.
What does the guard that we knocked out have on him in terms of weaponry?
He's got like a nightstick and
Can I use my machinist
and a
tools
torch.
to
A large
break a lock
torch.
And he seems.
I was kind of.
You could break a lock.
with my mechanics tools?
You could attempt to, yes.
Can I help him with these tools?
You can't help him break the lock with these tools.
These tools are not meant for breaking things.
Who here uses arcane magic?
He's motioning with his
Yeah.
motions.
I don't do it. I can talk
I
at
do
it.
the wave.
I'm a bit of a divine myself.
Familiar with invisibility magic? Is that augmentation?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Can I look at you? Invisibility! Have you done it before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
I shut the door and I'm going to lock it and cast barrier on it.
The door locks itself from the inside without a check. Also, the guard has key. The one you just tased and punched has keys on him.
Care to help
I'm
me?
going to take those keys,
Awesome.
and you are going to get ready to just fill this fucking room with smoke.
Hey, you have a gun in you, don't you?
No. No.
I'm gonna attempt to break that lock.
He's one of the gladiators.
Okay. It's going to be formidable. So that's 4.
Pulse twice.
If I have
No.
what is
Once,
this
but yes.
check wise?
That's mechanics check.
I have a knack for it.
Okay. You remove all setback, which there were
Just
none.
stop talking.
Right. But that means I do get these. Somebody throw me a purple! I didn't mean actually throw it. Somebody pick that up before the dog finds it.
Yeah. Don't let your dog eat my dice, please. I will reset.
Lord.
That
These
Oh,
these are all.
that's-
So that's 4 success and 3 threat. You managed to break the lock as well as the wrench you were using.
Can you flip your phone?
Simultaneously making a very loud noise.
Okay, when I open the chest,
Just
what's
a big
inside?
ding. Let's find out what is inside the chest.
If it's empty, I swear to Bobos.
Inside of the chest. She's got a cigar. Sorry, 1 second.
Take your time, it's not like we're waiting to die here.
Alright. So,
Inside the chest is
while they're coming up and trying to get down the store, you're going to fill this room with smoke.
a
We're
couple
all
of
gonna
things.
stand on this side of the door. And as soon as they come through, you go behind them and zoom out.
Inside of the chest is a small glass bottle full of a silvery liquid that is subsequently inside of a plastic bag. As well as a small round object with a large gear protruding from one side and a big red button. And a hand cannon.
Can I have that? I'm looting that box. I opened the box, I get the loot.
Okay, yeah, you get those things,
You know,
which I previously
I'm
described.
real good at shooting things from like a range with heavy weaponry, and a hand cannon sounds like that.
I'm probably better.
Springs light.
I'm
we
gonna,
have the same range.
I'm gonna get the Orby thing. to
What's
go
your
on the
agility?
weapons.
Who's got 32?
Yes.
God damn it! Quickly, dance off.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna
yeah,
pull out my
yeah.
shield.
Let me get my dancing boots.
What's that? I pull some of the things back and I put my singular metal plate when I'm holding it there.
Care to help me try and make us all invisible before we start fighting everyone?
Well, goal is to not fight. That's what the smoke's for.
And invisibility wouldn't help?
I suppose it would. Alright.
Okay, we're gonna work together to cast invisibility on the 4 of us.
I don't know how that even.
That's
sounds
gonna be
right.
daunting.
Can they use me as a arcane battery?
Ooh, can we?
Because I have overcharge.
Yes,
One thing that I can do is pump a ton of magic into something.
but you might not like the result. I'm just going to warn you that's dangerous.
I want us to make the entire building invisible and just see what happens. Okay,
So that's going to be still daunting.
which is
5.
5.
Am I rolling as well?
You, I believe, are the only one rolling.
Me?
Well, no, I have Divine as well. I have my Templar ability.
Well, then if he's helping you, then it's you can use the highest rank between the two of you and the highest attribute between the two of you.
Highest rank in what?
Divine.
Me.
You have the higher one. How many do you have?
He has 1 in divine,
Okay. And
and he has 3 willpower.
he has the higher willpower.
So it's
But you can roll.
I'm thinking we could use those boost die.
And
if-
spend
like,
a fate point
can
for
I-
this?
Yeah, if it's the same difficulty,
Can I-
I'm not
spend a
offering
fate
myself.
point.
Spend a fate point.
Upgrade the ability once.
Can I lie to them, making them think they can do it?
So upgrading the ability to
Oh, yeah,
reveal
no,
these
that's
to
awful.
real,
Yep.
and flip this to black.
Yep.
Alrighty, ladies, luck anyone?
Oh, wow. At least you don't cancel yourself out.
Wait.
Those don't
Those
cancel
don't
at
cancel
all.
out.
Oh!
That's
Four
1, 2, 3,
success!
4, 5, 6.
5.
Right.
No.
6.
6 threat.
That's not counting what I'm giving you for him overcharging you.
Oh, did you overcharge?
Yeah, he did.
Which means you get 2 extra threat if we're doing it
But
by
I
the
didn't.
overcharge.
Was I supposed to roll anything with the overcharge?
Yes.
Because I didn't.
You don't roll anything different from overcharge.
Okay.
Overcharge doesn't affect the dice.
Well, it affects the difficulty, because if they're targeting multiple people, then I would be at least allowing them to target one person without adding that as a difficulty.
And I didn't do whatever he just said.
I wasn't using the basic rules for
Okay.
overcharge. I was using some modified stuff.
Cool.
Well,
Yeah, never mind.
Since it's not you casting it, it's you charging them.
so something has happened.
Specifically, you and Evan turn invisible. Both of you suffer an additional 3 strain.
How much strain from the spell itself?
2. Every time you cast a spell, it's 2 strain.
So 5.
5 strain. And all of the lights in the building flicker, and it makes a very loud discharge. You even, Viceroy even jitters for a bit, almost drops to the floor, and then catches himself.
I don't feel so good.
You talk?
No.
Mr. Stark.
Mr. Stark.
Alright.
You're invisible, though.
Cool, let's...
Am I visible?
We're invisible.
No.
Yeah,
Rest
we're
of
not
y'all are
visible.
effed.
I squish behind the door and we'll start
opens.
pumping smoke when they come in.
I guess I hide there too.
Well, the goal is for it to be completely full of smoke before they come in.
Okay. I'll start pumping smoke in here.
Otherwise,
So
they'll
it
know
just
when smoke.
blows out.
Alright, the room is slowly filling with smoke. You still hear hustling and bustling now out and around. And with that, you hear footsteps stop, jiggling of a handle, and then fumbling with keys. A brief pause. They're turning lock. No, wrong key.
Is divine
Turning
a
lock, click.
concentration?
What?
Is this a concentration spell?
Yes.
Invisibility? Ooh, okay.
Any spell that you want to continue doing the spell is concentration.
You can still run, but you can't do anything
But I
else.
can't cast another spell.
Yeah.
You could, it would just be stressful.
Yeah.
Door opens. Smoke starts flowing out of the room.
I
Do they...
like...
Does it sound like they're...
by way...
Guy's coughing. You're just gonna... Are you gonna smack him against the...
No, I was just
Okay.
imagining when the door swings over against me.
Oh.
No,
As if we're behind the door.
I was thinking the other side, the opening, so that we could go behind it.
Oh, okay. Because it's so full.
Does it sound like they're running in?
Yes, is the idea.
The guy's just standing.
I go over him and I'm just
Wait, they see the drug kit on the floor and all the smoke. We might get out of this yet.
I toss something further into the room.
What are you... Okay, yeah.
Do you
there's
have
a bug on
a
the desk.
joint?
What is... Guys, go check. Why is this room full of smoke and locked? You hear hustling more guards approaching.
Are they
Is
coming
this
in,
room
or are they
small
still
enough
just
for
standing
me?
at the doorway?
Is there only one way in and out of here?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
small, like corner office secretary little
Question.
section. It's like you four standing in it is a little crowded.
Is this room small enough for me to dock and just kind of like cling onto the... Push myself on the walls to like stay up on the ceiling?
Not quite. I mean, maybe if you did like your legs and then your arms stretched as far as you could, like
I
laterally
imagine
on the
it's
shortest
about,
end.
like, the size of the kitchen.
Yeah, it's about the size of the kitchen area there. Like it's not quite that small. Like maybe all the furniture and stuff were out.
Yeah.
You could maybe do that, but
Possibly, but it'd be a check.
yeah, I'd make you check for it. So yeah, they're just coughing and smoke's finally out of the room.
Do we I'm just gonna start trying to sneak out of the room.
Right?
You too.
I suppose I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm also gonna try to climb over them.
All right. You roll with 4 boost.
4 boost, and I'm rolling self.
And I'm just gonna
Yeah,
summon
you
my
roll
raven
for-
to
yeah,
disorientate.
Okay.
Am
I
I
rolling
smoke
with
a
any-
raven,
you're
so
rolling
am
with
I.
difficulty?
I'm gonna tug a beard robe.
It's contested.
Like a mask.
2 success!
Oh, jeez.
Those
You managed
boosts,
to roll 4 blanks on
those boosts are fucking useless.
Oh,
I mean, they have a 1 in 3 chance of being blank, but
Useless.
That's still pretty bizarre.
It's still pretty bizarre.
So do I get out?
1 in
I'm also sneaking out.
3 to the 4th power. That's just 1 in 81.
Do I get
That's
out?
not all that.
Did I make it?
You did. You
Yay!
managed to slip past him. Invisible.
I'm gonna curse the guy who just came in, and if he's got a partner, I'm gonna curse that guy, so that they get less to their perception checks.
You're going to attempt to blind them?
Yeah. I think the base thing that it does is they reduce the ability of any skill checks by 1.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and try that.
Awesome. This one's and this one, and I have 2 because I'm doing it. Are there multiple people?
There's currently just 1 standing in the doorway.
Okay, then I don't need to do that. It's a lot of successes. I still have a 1 advantage and 5 success.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, sorry. Actually, I feel bad about this. When you go to cast, fizzle.
Oh.
That's not good. And then I'm just going to try and stealth out.
Okay, go ahead and roll your
I'm gonna try stealth though.
Do I get any bonus for the smoke?
He gets set back.
Okay. 2 advantage.
I'll let you roll to see what you get.
So I have a 3 green base, and then what is invisibility and smoke?
Invisibility is going to do you 4 boost. He's getting set back from the smoke.
Okay, so 3 green and so. Okay.
Wow.
That's 2 success and 5 advantage.
You slip out. No problem. You just start, and he just sees the silhouette of this
Tell me he's a religious man.
large spherical object.
He's not a religious man.
I, UFO style, shine the light on him. And I'm going to start playing a record of, choir music. It's just, some holier than thou
He
stuff.
falls to the ground. Right on his face, just bowing.
Okay. I don't have hands, dude. I can create pseudopods, kind of.
Could you wrap around my head and make me float?
You gotta try and make it happen. I'm not thinking of that right
Because
now.
I'm just imagining the silhouette of this with a giant orb or a head just
I
floating.
mean, he'll eat your head, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sticking anything into me is like sticking your hand into a bush of mousetraps and thorns.
Or
Remind me.
like a clock, just gears grinding.
It's not comfortable, is what we're saying.
Give me my stuff back.
Ow.
Okay, I guess I'll just try to, after he's passing through and everyone's down, just sort of grab to the door frame and, swing out.
All right.
Rush away if I can.
Yeah, we're all fucking for
Yeah, they're all pretty well distracted now by the glowing orb emerging from the smoke-filled room.
Is this stealth or any kind of acrobatics or anything? I'm not doing
No.
a flip.
I don't
I'm
know
not
what
even
that
having
kid
a
was
roll
doing,
for it.
but it was some good shit.
Oh, you're not going to have me roll?
No.
Oh, I'm totally limping hard.
He is
Solid escape.
significantly distracting.
Alright. So I guess we just make our way to the exit.
Yeah, get out. Hey,
Get the fuck out of town.
get the hell out of Dodge.
I just imagine that this is a normal occurrence every once in a while. A Silicoi just appears somewhere down the hall.
Everyone's just like, Silicoid! Ah!
It's a blessing, it's a sign.
Deimos speak praise!
Oh my god.
Tear.
Tear.
Here. So, we're sneaking out.
Yeah, you
I
guys
shut down the whole.
You shut down your light show once
wire
you're not in
runs.
the presence of guards.
Yeah.
You guys slip out the back into an alley.
Oh, shit, awesome. I was expecting to have to, like, fuck down a couple times.
No.
Oh, well,
Well,
that's a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I already revoked him anyways.
I know. It's a good thing because I just swear a lot.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so you're all in the back alleyway having just broken out of a holding cell.
Alright, can your,
I
dirigible get us the fuck out of here or what?
yeah, that it can. Any other business in town before we pack up and leave, though?
I'm trying to think of how to read this. Warning! Alchemical ingredients low. Please seek alchemical store for new ingredients.
I have the
Next down.
torch from that one guard that has an alchemical crystal on the end of it.
You do have that.
I just kind of hold it up and see if it pleases him.
Any use at all? I'll like eat it and see if I can. I'm just gonna see. I don't think I can, but I'm just gonna start like pulling it together to see if I can start adding it to my phobium, or like sucking it dry.
A little bit. Because it's not a purest form of Illyrium that's used in the torches. It's a pretty light alchemical process, but there's a little bit of alchemical juice in it.
Do I have a house with
it's
stuff
good.
in it? Or do I pretty much live out of this?
Do you have a house with the stuff in it?
Like
I don't know.
I feel
how
like I would at the very least have a small workshop.
it could be like on your dirigible.
My dirigible ain't that big.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty. It's a
It's
sedan-sized dirigible. It's a 4-door dirigible.
I'm not living in that dirigible, guys. Well, if we
Been
can.
living in a dirigible down by the river.
Well, if it's possible,
You don't wanna be
I'd
like
like
me.
to stop back by my place and get my
dirigible.
things before we head out.
I couldn't
Sure.
believe anything you just said.
Okay, I think
I mean, we did just escape from a prison. That's gonna be the first place to go. I mean, unless you have a place that you live. We don't, so.
I do have a house, but like they arrested me. They know what I look like, probably.
Yeah, and they know what we all look like.
Exactly.
I have some plans there that I'm not leaving
And if
behind.
the cops show up, that means my deal was ratted out, which means that I can't go see anyone that I trust now.
We've gotten ourselves in it again, boss.
That's sure convenient to the plot.
Is my dirigible here? Did they tell
Your
my
dirigible is somewhere.
It might be where we
Presumably
left
where
it.
you parked it.
Yeah.
Down the road, because this is the same
Oh.
same police station
Is it
that
only
you
slightly-
prior picked him up from.
Is it only slightly down the road?
It's not that far.
If
We should have
it's a
probably
couple
picked
blocks.
up
we
all
can
our,
swing
like,
by my
stuff
house, like
that
we
they
don't stay there,
confiscated.
but like I do have some money and stuff.
What's
tucked
that?
away
From the
there.
first
Hey.
You do have some money and stuff. I'll give you starting equipment.
We're
now.
gonna-
That's what I was. Like I never looked through the starting locker.
What do they confiscate?
Do we all make it to the dirigible?
I know. Are you all
We're
going?
going.
Oh, that
Ross
stuff.
means
That's
capable
Oh.
of
in her house.
Weird.
Shit.
Our basement.
Shut up.
Hey,
It's
too late.
but it's
Yeah.
also an airship. Like it's
So,
I'm
we make it to the
we could use
dirigible.
that, we could give him
No, you have
another
500
another
currency to
phase.
spend on your 500 torches,
no, probably nothing useful.
which is a complex inside joke turned into canon. The silver pieces have a torch symbol on them, so they're.
okay.
Because they're worth one torch.
Yeah, no, because we were trying to determine what like the baseline like how much is what currency worth, and I was like, that's a baseline. Torches are worth 1 silver, so 1 torch. And then I decided that was just what they're called.
Okay, so we're all heading to the dirigible.
Okay,
I'll ask my question I asked before. Do we fucking make it?
your dirigible is there where you parked it.
Are there
You arrive
cops
at your
around?
dirigible. There are some constables, just beat constables.
We left off. I'm driving.
All right, you get in your dirigible.
All right,
Uh,
let's not go
fire
straight
up
to your
your
house.
Sterling
Let's go
engine.
like
I have like a
a bit
gun
away,
for-
and then you can walk there.
Oh, so
Well, I'm still
it's all
invisible.
separated by setting.
Oh yeah.
So you
That
can
works
get
perfect.
steampunk is all on
So
the
we
table.
can go there. I can get in and get my things and get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
There's some more stuff here.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Weird War is at my discretion.
Okay.
So
Those
gonna-
are like really rare things. Though, for Weird War.
we're gonna head towards my place because
Okay.
I'm still invisible.
You're driving, so you can
Oh wait.
roll and. Are you still trying to maintain invisibility? Because that's you're gonna have to roll some stuff for like the longer you try and hold it, the more it's gonna like cause you strain.
Phones, guys.
Oh, that's me.
I
Sorry.
think it's me as well.
If I have to, what?
If you continue holding it, especially while doing other actions, it's going to be difficult to maintain. Especially if you were running down the street just now.
I'm gonna at least try.
Okay. So I guess roll an average discipline check for running down the street, and then you'll do a hard one for piloting. If you succeed
And
at
can,
that.
can I,
Okay,
can I
once you
release
start
it off
running
of
down
me and onto him?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, once you start running down the street, you lose concentration.
Okay, so. Yeah. We still go by my place first.
You're driving.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you're
I'm
going
telling
by
you,
your
we went
place.
to my place.
That sounded like a question.
Oh, no. It wasn't. I'm sorry.
And we don't park at his place because there's probably constables there, but close enough to where
I
we
look
walk
down
in.
to see if I see a bunch of constables around my place, or at least see constadirigibles.
Go ahead and roll perception.
We all roll that?
Yeah. Are you looking for that?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
I'm not.
If you're not looking, don't roll it. If you are looking, then roll.
What difficulty?
I'm looking at you.
It's not. It's not.
I'm gonna say, hello,
Simple.
my name is Viceroy,
One
your
success
alchemy
to
assistant
advantage.
helper robot.
Alright.
Thanks
Yeah,
to
you
my
have some.
creator at Darlene Alchemical Labs.
I need two advantage, one success, unless there's purple dice. It's what as well.
You don't see anything.
Arya.
They barely even processed you guys before you broke out of prison. So
Sweet. I'm gonna run in,
Go say it.
grab my plans and my backup tools, and get the hell out of Dodge, because those are the most important things I
maybe
have.
she wants water.
Maybe. I'll give her some. I have a repeating rifle, by the way. That's
Okay.
all my money was spent on a repeating rifle.
Because I'm guessing there's nothing else I can pull out of there.
Unless, I mean, what else would you maybe want?
Copycat.
Anything you can
Scrap
turn into money.
materials I'd be using.
Okay.
Spend all your money on a single weapon.
Hey, I would have had a weapon for free if you.
I'm
had
also
taken
giving
your
you.
shotgun.
So that was your starting
Also,
equipment.
Evan
I'm giving
did
you
the
some
same
money
thing.
as well. You have 70 torches.
Do it in the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, like just because it's tile.
Why
you.
don't you roll a perception check again?
Thank you.
Average difficulty. This is just to see anything useful on your place.
What do you want?
The X's.
Uh,
Two advantage.
To advantage.
Milk.
Some milk.
No, I'll be fine with just water.
No. What's your advantage? There's nothing else useful in your place. But you're also like in a big hurry because you're not sure how long until the constables show up.
Guys, what's a good advantage?
Map. That'll help
Yeah.
you get like around faster. I guess you're already a taxi driver. You probably already got that.
Well, he probably
Like a
only
map
does
of-
local, so maybe he grabs a
Like,
World map.
regional map.
Yeah.
regional.
I know the
There you go.
streets. I'm very streetwise.
Okay, I'm gonna joke
Better
that and
loot.
say. You said there wasn't anything else useful, so can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's enough of
How much money did you say I get? Or
70 torches.
So do I still have my plans, tools, and materials?
Plans, tools, yeah, that, such and such, and so forth.
That way I might actually be useful later on.
If they're
Sweet.
Then
Then I run back to the dirigible and I ask you, alright, now where's your place?
Just around this way, and then we pick up our stuff.
Okay, you do that.
I think people waiting outside.
There's not.
So I go inside, and if you guys follow me, small, like almost like a recliner chair, sort of pushed up against the wall, and I pull it back, and there's a piece of drywall that's just like missing, or brick and mortar that's been broken down. And I pull out this long kind of footlocker and pull out an old dusty rifle that I sling over my back and pull out some cartridges.
I didn't follow you. I'm standing in the dirigible.
And then 70 torches. Also. And I pick up a mysterious scroll. No. Okay.
A
Wait.
scroll of a thousand-
No. You also have a. I was gonna get this just to someone else, but nobody else wanted it. You also have a family heirloom revolver.
Yeah. Is it heavy?
It is light,
Damn it.
but it's got a name too, and its name is Hawthorne.
Got it.
And it can talk. It's enchanted.
Oh, that's all great. You're staying in your
Your
horse.
great grandfather never would have pulled this shit!
I was about to write down old reliable. And then
I want him to be
His full name is Hawthorne Reliable.
Okay, sweet. Here, my repeating rifle will be old reliable. And then
Okay, and then Hawthorne will just be Hawthorne.
Yes. My last name is reliable.
So, did you come back into the dirigible?
Yes.
He comes back to the individual. He's got a holster with a gun and a different gun. Yeah.
You boys got any idea where we're headed?
Wait, are we in
Away.
the capital city then?
Yeah, you're in Cydonia.
Oh, damn it.
Is there a city renowned for its mech building near this place?
A city renowned for its mech building. You do
Story
know of
point,
a town
yes.
where skimmer racing is popular, and so there's a lot of mechanics there.
Is there a town well known for gullible people?
So what you just told me is there's that main city of Tatooine.
No,
Mos Eisley.
it's just called Rust.
But it's basically Mos Eisley, so we're setting up for that place.
There is a place where people are known for being gullible, and it's Cydonia, which is why you've been performing cons there.
Makes sense.
Alrighty, boys, we're headed to
Seems like something
Rust.
I do.
Yep.
Okay, we start
off.
heading out of town to
Fuck
start
off.
going towards Rust.
And so the four criminals head off towards Rust. But what awaits them in this strange frontier town? Tune in next time to find out.